Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And it is currently Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving Eve, even though you're going to be watching this after that. Still fun to say it. So we just got done making our holiday stuffing video, which you'll have to go back and watch that because it's really good. And now we are going to be making pumpkin spice Belgian waffles with a twist. And what is that twist? That you'll just have to stay tuned and find out. So let's go ahead and start off with what are we using for ingredients for the waffles. So with that, Chef Aaron.
Alrighty, we've got our pumpkin spice mix. We get this from BJ's, comes in a 3-pack. We're using 2 tonight, making a double batch. There is nothing wrong with frozen waffles. So we got that in our bowl. We've got our water.
Hold on. We're not making frozen waffles. What she meant by that was last year, because she wasn't here for Thanksgiving, but I was, she made them about a week and a half in advance for me, put them in the freezer. We took them out the night before and I toasted them up. So they're kind of like really good Eggos. So what we're going to do tonight though is we're going to make all of them and then throw them in the fridge and throw them in the toaster oven in the morning to save time for when our son and his family come over for breakfast.
All right, we have our waffle mix. We have our water, our oil, and our egg whites. They're all gonna go in. And then I'm sure Chip is dying to show you where I keep the waffle iron. Let me get the dust off for you, all right? Hang on. Come on over here.
This is where if you were an Indiana Jones fan, you'd have to break out the fedora and the bullwhip because we gotta go do an archaeological dig because this thing only sees the light of day once a year. So you just happen to be the lucky one to see it. So here is the often heard of but rarely ever seen really cool Belgian waffle maker.
It's right there.
Buried.
It is buried, so I will unbury it.
We have to have it resurface and then we'll be back to show you.
And we'll get it out.
So we've successfully dug it out of its tomb from where it has been resting for the last year. So what kind do we have?
We have an all-clad.
It's an all-clad. We've had this thing for a very long time.
See? She looks new.
This thing is a beast. Yeah, it looks new because it's never used but once a year.
It's used enough.
Okay. So this is how we're going to be making our amazing waffles today. So what's going to happen next is Aaron's going to make up the waffle batter. Sorry, I called it pancake batter too. And I am going to be using our E-Series to brown up a pound of breakfast sausage. All right, we're gonna get ready to brown the sausage. Now we're not gonna use the entire pound, or we're just gonna cook it and use it for something later. So we are...
For them, possibly.
You're about to get fired.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So we're using Bob Evans breakfast sausage, and we're gonna ground up and brown up the entire pound, but we're only use about half of it for the waffles because we don't want to overwhelm the flavors. Now I'm going to add some oil. You don't have to, it's technically a non-stick, but a little avocado oil and Blackstone is like bread and butter. So we'll go ahead and drop this down there, let it brown up a little, then I'll start chopping it up. Slippery little sucker.
Ace is hoping that some fell on the ground.
And we'll be back here in just a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and check on the sausage. Oh, that's looking good. We'll let it sit under there for a little bit more and then we'll stir it up. Make sure she's browning evenly. What do you think, Ace? You excited? Elvis, you excited for sausage? All right, well, it looks like the sausage is about done cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in a bowl and we're gonna go on to the next phase. All right, we're ready to go ahead and make our first batch.
There you go.
All right, now for the twist. Trying it for the first time this year, we're gonna put a little bit of Bob Evans breakfast sausage on top. Cause it just sounds like it's good, cause we always make sausage links to go with the waffles, so why not intermingle them? We'll see you once they're done. Okay, so the waffles are done. Let's go ahead and see what they look like. Ooh, look at that, anti-gravity, they're sticking on the roof. Well, it's Thanksgiving morning and family is on their way over and we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of the breakfast going. We're gonna make some breakfast sausage. Oh darn, if there's leftovers, we may just have to have it again tomorrow. Then the waffles are getting ready to go into the toaster. And then we're gonna also make some eggs to go with it. So, we'll be back. I'm gonna start toasting up the waffles. Probably gonna switch racks about halfway through because there's a lot of them. And then over here, our sausage is cooking. And then we're gonna do a dozen eggs as well. So again, leftovers are not a bad thing when you're cooking all weekend. So now we're gonna leave the sausages on the side, keep them warm. And Erin is much better at this than I am, so she's gonna slowly pour the eggs on. So 2 pounds of breakfast sausage links and a dozen eggs on the griddle at the same time, probably not our best decision, but we had to create a log jam by the grease trap, try to keep the eggs from pouring right out. I think we got it. It's stabilized. So, never a dull moment. And then we also have all of our waffles out of the toaster oven, so they're ready to go. A little bit of flavoring on a couple. It'll happen. Okay, so here's what my breakfast here's what my brunch looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in. Thanks for watching.